Question 1. To factorize the expression, we first factorize the number 6. 6 can be factorized to 1 times 6 or 2 times 3. And then we should factorize the number minus 12. It can be factorized to 1 times minus 12, or 2 times minus 6, or 3 times minus 4. To be the correct combination, the cross multiplication should give the coefficient of the middle term. Here it is 1. Now let's consider the combination 2, 3, and 3 minus 4. The result of the cross multiplication is 2 times minus 4 plus 3 times 3, which is 1. It matches with the middle term coefficient. So this is the correct combination. The factors in the answer correspond to the rows of numbers. For the first row, it corresponds to the factor 2x plus 3. For the second row, it corresponds to the factor 3x minus 4. Question number 2. By the same method, we first factorize 15. It can be 1 times 15 or 3 times 5. And then we should factorize the number minus 14. It can be 1 times minus 14, 2 times minus 7, and so on. After checking, we find that the correct combination should be 3, 5, and minus 2, 7. To check the cross multiplication, we multiply 3 to 7 plus 5 to minus 2, which is equal to 11. It matches with the coefficient of the middle term. So the factorization is bracket 3x minus 2 correspond to the upper row, and 5x plus 7 correspond to the lower row. Question 3. We first factorize 42. It can be 1 times 42, 2 times 21, and so on. And then we should factorize the number minus 8. It can be 1 times minus 8, 2 times minus 4, and so on. After checking, the correct combination should be 6, 7, and then minus 2, minus 1, and 8. Now we check the cross multiplication. 6 multiply 8 plus 7 multiply minus 1 is equals to 41. And it matches with the coefficient of middle term. So the factorization is first factor 6x minus 1. Second factor 7x plus 8. Question 4. After checking, the correct combination should be 2 times 9 equals 18. 1 times minus 4 equals minus 4. Now we check the cross multiplication. 2 minus minus 4. 2 multiplied to minus 4. Plus 9 multiplied to 1. The result is 1, which maps with the coefficient of the middle term. So the correct factorization is 2x plus 1 and 9x minus 4. Question number 5. Factorization of 12 can be 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and so on. Factorization of minus 6 can be 1 times minus 6, 2 times minus 3, and so on. After checking, the correct combination should be 3, 4, and 2 minus 3. The result of the cross multiplication is 3 times minus 3 plus 4 times 2, which is equals to minus 1. It matches with the coefficient of the middle term. The final factorization should be 3x plus 2 and 4x minus 3.